Vanished Without a Trace 1. The Mystery of Emily Novak. An 11-year-old girl steps off her school bus, a normal day, a routine moment, and then she disappears. No cries for help, no goodbyes, just gone. But the most disturbing part? Her parents wait 3 whole weeks before telling anyone she's missing. Why? What were they hiding? This is the baffling case of Emily Novak. Emily Novak lived in the quiet town of Brookhaven, North Carolina, with her mother Laura and her stepfather, James. Her life seemed ordinary until it wasn't. Back in 2014, when Emily was just 3, her biological father walked out of her life. That same year, her mother met James through a dating site. A whirlwind romance led to marriage, and soon, Laura and Emily moved in with James. By 2022, Emily was in 6th grade at Willow Creek Middle School. Shy but kind, she was well liked by her teachers, though she kept to herself. Then, in November 2022, something changed. Emily started missing school. Teachers grew worried. Then, after November 21st, she never came back. Calls home went unanswered. On December 12th, school officials took action. A counselor and a resource officer visited Emily's home, knocking on the door, but no one answered. They left behind a truancy notice, a legal warning for excessive absences. The next day, Laura called the school, assuring them everything was fine and promising to bring Emily in for a meeting. But on December 15th, when Laura arrived, Emily wasn't with her. Please subscribe, share, follow, comment, like, save. We loves you all. Vanished Without a Trace 2. That's when the chilling confession came. Laura admitted that she hadn't seen Emily since November 22nd. Later, she changed her story, claiming the last time she saw her daughter was on November 23rd at 10 p.m. Either way, it had been more than 20 days, and she never told anyone. When pressed, Laura's excuse was unsettling. She claimed she assumed Emily was with her stepfather, James, who had left for a trip to Michigan the morning after Emily disappeared. But when James returned 2 days later, he thought Emily was with Laura, yet neither of them reported her missing. Why? Laura claimed she was afraid of James. But afraid of what? James, for his part, had his own version of events, one that only deepened the mystery. He claimed he hadn't seen Emily since a week before November 23rd. By the time authorities were informed, precious time had been lost, 22 days to be exact. Investigators knew they were already behind. They searched the Novak home, bringing in the FBI for assistance. What they found raised even more questions. Neighbors reported seeing something deeply disturbing, fires burning in the Novak backyard. Not once, not twice, but for 3 weeks straight. The couple burned household items, including couch cushions, always late at night. Inside the house, part of a room was sealed off with plywood. James claimed he was building an apartment. Investigators weren't so sure. Watch out for part 3. Please subscribe, share, follow, comment, like, save. We loves you all. Vanished Without a Trace 3. On December 17th, both Laura Novak, 37, and James Novak, 60, were arrested for failing to report the disappearance of a child. But the search for Emily continued. As authorities dug deeper, they uncovered shocking details. The day after Emily vanished, Laura took a solo road trip 3 hours away to a remote forest. There she took selfies. 3 weeks later, she returned to the same spot. And then there were the phone records. Laura had been making frantic calls to a distant relative, begging for help to smuggle her and Emily out of the country. She claimed she feared for their lives because of James, yet she never told police this. In her car, authorities found both her and Emily's passports, along with medical and school records. Was she planning to flee? If so, why didn't she take Emily when she had the chance? James, meanwhile, continued to insist he knew nothing about Emily's disappearance. In May 2024, Laura pled guilty to failing to report Emily missing and faced possible deportation to Moldova, her home country. James was also found guilty, receiving 30 months of supervised probation. Then, something even more shocking happened. James filed for divorce. 15 days later, Laura Novak was officially named a suspect in Emily's disappearance. And on September 3, 2024, she vanished, fleeing the country, reportedly back to Moldova. Authorities now believe she is living in an apartment there, untouchable, as the U.S. has no extradition treaty with. Watch out for part 4. Please subscribe, share, follow, comment, like, save. We loves you all. Vanished Without a Trace Part 4. Then something even more shocking happened. James filed for divorce. 15 days later, Laura Novak was officially named a suspect in Emily's disappearance. And on September 3, 2024, she vanished, fleeing the country, reportedly back to Moldova. Authorities now believe she is living in an apartment there, untouchable, as the U.S. has no extradition treaty with Moldova. Meanwhile, investigators made a grim discovery. Those backyard fires? They weren't just for burning trash. Among the items destroyed were Emily's mattress, clothing, Halloween costume, and family photos. Carpet from the spare bedroom had also been ripped out and burned. To this day, Emily Novak has never been found. A search warrant issued in March 2025 revealed a chilling jailhouse conversation between Laura and Emily's grandmother. In it, they floated a disturbing theory that James gave Emily away for money. They spoke of a mysterious bag of cash and large withdrawals. Authorities remain steadfast in their search, refusing to give up. But Emily has been missing for over 800 days, and the one person who might have the answers, the mother who claimed to love her, escaped justice. The FBI urges anyone with information to come forward. Someone, somewhere, knows the truth. And until that truth is revealed, the question remains, what really happened to Emily Novak? Please subscribe, share, follow, comment, like, save. We loves you all.